Good evening, everybody. My name is Richard Maud. I'm the founder of VEMA Trader. And tonight I am really done excited to introduce you all to VEMA Trader's latest education partnership. Now, we don't go just partnering with anyone. There's a few things we look for in groups that we partner with. We're looking for groups that have a solid education plan to help traders of all levels, from beginner right through to expert. We want to see technical analysis, leadership, and training, and we just love a solid community of like-minded traders who are all very supportive of each other, helping each other learn and grow. Now, to that end, there's one group that has most definitely stood out to us since they launched earlier this year. If you follow their socials, you'll see some just absolutely incredible results, which I'm sure they're going to be showing you in about 3 seconds. It is my absolute pleasure to introduce everybody here to Mr. Matthew Sedia, one of the founders of Empire Trading. Mr. Seds, over to you, mate.
Thank you so much, Richard. Guys, thank you as well for being here on this call, taking the time out of your day to hear what we've got to say. And let me tell you guys, we have got some pretty crazy things to show you today. Also going to leave you all with a little bit of value. Can I ask here, who's already trading crypto? Can I see a show of hands? Yep, we've got a few people trading crypto. Good. So make sure you stick around to the end, because I'm going to give you guys also a couple little tips, some things that you probably haven't heard of just yet. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't, but a couple little tips of things to look at and keep your eyes on during this crypto bull market. So to kick things off, I want to give you all a very quick introduction about myself. My name is Matthew Sedia. I'm from Melbourne, and I've been trading financial markets, mainly crypto trading, for close to 9 years now. As of about 4 years ago, I officially got to a level where I told myself I no longer need a job. I quit my job and I took this on full time. Now, I was picked up as a head coach for 2 different companies prior to me starting Empire. And what I found is that I wanted to create a platform that was dedicated just to crypto traders. How many of you guys are using Telegram, Discord, and so many other different platforms to keep up to date with crypto news? Twitter. Can I see a show of hands? Do we have some people that are currently using multiple different platforms, right? Where I came in, I thought I want to make a one-stop shop where crypto traders can come and get all the information that they need without having to waste a lot of time and go away to different platforms. Now, for myself, with my personal trading results, I'm going to give you guys a quick show of live of my personal trading results. But here was when I was trading Forex a while back, and I managed to, over the course of a month, we can see that we earned an 18.5% account growth over a month. And you can see here the profitability when I was able to win 42 out of 43 trades. That's a crazy win rate.
Yeah.
You see that, Richard?
Keep yourself on mute, hey? Whoops. That's a result, dude.
I heard the little damn. Not only was I able to do that, but now with my OKX account, you can see that from my 30-day profit and loss, I was able to make close to $27,000 this month alone. Now, this account actually started with about $200 in it. And that was about, this September last year. So coming up to 14 months. And I was able to grow this in 14 months from $200 to 77,000. We actually hit a peak of 92. We took a small fall back, but that's fine because the trades are still open. But I want to show you guys how I was able to do this and what I've put together to get me these kind of results. Who here is already trading technical analysis? Most of us, right? Thing that I found is in my early days, I was able to make a substantial amount of money, but I didn't know anything about technical analysis. I used fundamental analysis. That was during the first bull run that I was a part of, 2016. Forward track to the second bull run, I used technical analysis. I didn't make as much money at all. Did not make as much money. Not a fraction close to what I'd made, which was close to $1 million following fundamental analysis. Forward track to where we are now. And I found a way to combine fundamental analysis and technical analysis. And now the results, when combined together, are giving a substantial result. Who here is already part of a crypto trading, we'll call it an academy, or some kind of crypto trading service? Can I see a show of hands? We have a few people in here. You see, when I trade, there's a couple of things that I look for. I want you all to get a piece of paper. Who's got a piece of paper in front of them? Grab a pen. Because I want to give you guys some tips. I'm going to give you some tips. When I'm looking for crypto coins to trade, I want to find the narrative. So write down the narrative. And what I also want to look for is if you put a cross straight through the middle of your page, top left-hand side, you want to put new coins, new narrative. Let's draw this up together. Just going to share my screen. Give me 2 seconds. So here we want to put new coins, new narrative. And we'll just draw a line like this and across like this. And now here we want to put old coins, new narrative. We're going to get to what this means in a second. And then over here, we're going to put old coins. Old coins. Wait, it's just old coins. Yeah, just like that. Now, what you're going to find is that when you're trading, we probably would have seen some certain coins hop harder than a majority of the other ones. Who can agree? You see some coins, you're waking up in the morning and they're up like 100, 200%, whilst the coin that you're trading is up 20%. The reason for this is because people follow narratives. They follow what's trending at the moment, and you have to follow where the money goes to be able to make these bigger gains. And these are the things that we look for when we do fundamental analysis. Now, give me 1 second. We're going to come back to this in a second. So what I've gone ahead and built is with the help of Matthew Stella, who's also on this call as Richard Morwood for some reason, we've gone ahead and put together a complete social media platform where you can message other members, you can call other members. Imagine Facebook, but for crypto traders, which consists of research articles. We do research, quite a lot of research. We have complete courses, and our courses are not the basic stuff that you can find on YouTube. They're not. We have the basics in there, but we go deeper on there. One thing I want to tell you guys is if you're seeing a trend breakout on the third touch, there's a high probability that on that third touch, it could be a fake out. It might be something that you want to write down and use that as, you know, something to go ahead and backtest. But after trading for such a long period of time, we've picked up on the little bits and pieces, the little tricks. It's like when you're a panel beater or you're painting cars. You pick up on little tricks that help you to be better than a lot of other panel beaters who are newer, because you understand the little nitty-gritty things that make the biggest of differences. So we have a complete course. Now, everybody has access to these top 4 courses. They are completely free. You can sign up on this for free right now and get access to all of these. They're the basics. They'll show you how to trade. They'll show you how to leverage trade. They'll show you how to use the applications that we look for and much, much more. And then we have our premium technical analysis. And this is where we teach technical analysis, but with our twist, with our knowledge, and showing how it works and putting it all together. So this is for the new traders. On top of this, we also have a course that builds you a complete trade plan. You can go ahead and print off that trade plan. We've got a complete document for it that takes you step by step what to do before placing your trades. Who agrees that this will be able to help them right now? Let's see a show of hands. Yeah, a couple of people. A couple of Richard Morwoods. Yeah. Now, the point of difference that I find with Empire, and we do have a couple of members on this call and they can potentially vouch for this. We have live calls. But instead of just looking at technical analysis, this is where we go deeper. Who here is trading and finds themselves sometimes struggling and needs help? Let's see a show of hands. Where we have the point of difference in Empire is we offer community trade sessions as well as a Sunday support session. Now, on this Sunday support session, if you're looking at charts, if your trades aren't going how you want them to, if you find that you're not performing at the best that you'd like to be, or you genuinely just need to ask a question, you can jump onto these Sunday support sessions. And the fact is that with our community, we allocate more coaches to this call as we need to try to help as many people as we can in these calls. So you can go there, show your screen, show your chart, and get direct feedback from a coach. And a coach, Matty Raz, who personally has turned a very small sum of money into 6 figures. There's a success story in Empire. You can read about that. But on top of that, we offer more. First off is our Monday Market Fundamentals course. And I'm going to show you guys a couple of things from my last Monday Fundamental call shortly that's going to affect your trading this week. So in here, we go through, we look at altcoins, we look at the market, we look at the war, things that are happening overseas. We look at, and the majority of you guys may not know this, but who knows that right now, Russia and Iran essentially put a hold on their oil supply, which is driving up the inflation in the US. Who knew that? Let's see a show of hands. A couple of people. Good. See a couple of Empire members. Now, the thing is when you're trading crypto, is if inflation is going up, the US dollar is getting weaker, that's bullish for Bitcoin. It's these important little things that give that extra additive that you need with your trading. And we cover that. We also cover altcoins and a whole bunch of other things. We look at charts. Then on a Tuesday, this is where we do a live market scan with Matt Stella. He just finished his call right now. He just scanned the whole market, looked for trading opportunities. But you see, on my call, I told Matty that the current narrative, and you guys, everybody for pen and paper, write this down. The current narrative in the crypto markets is real-world asset tokens, gaming tokens, and AI tokens. And if we go and have a look, and also BRC20. BRC20. Who knows what a BRC20 is? Can I see a show of hands? Yeah, a couple of people. Andrew, good. What you would have noticed is today we had a good run on some BRC20 tokens. I'm going to show you a trade that I called 5 hours ago, and it made everyone about $300. I'll show you that in a second. So that's the kind of stuff that we go through in the fundamentals course. Tuesday, we look at scanning the markets. Wednesday, we have an NFT coach that owns his own NFT collection. He's very big in the space. And he's flipping different opportunities left, right, and center for NFTs. While the NFT bear market was on, I can see a couple of you guys nodding your heads because you guys know about it. While the market was up the shit creek, we had Sean smashing it. And I'm going to show you the results in a second. I'm going to show you the results. Every week we send out an email to prove it. We also have Samuel Thompson. Sammy looks at airdrops. Who likes airdrops? Can I see a show of hands? Who loves an airdrop? For those of you who are new, what an airdrop essentially is you complete a bunch of tasks and you get given tokens just on behalf of testing new platforms. And some of the airdrops have been huge. There was a Jito airdrop the other day, and some people earned $100,000 plus just in the airdrop alone. There was the Bonk airdrop. There was a Jupiter airdrop that's coming. There was so many airdrops, and there's so many more to come. And you can watch this live. Samuel actually guides you through it and helps you to do it. So instead of just being given a guide with no idea how to do it, you be on this call, he'll be like, okay, now we click here, and now guys, connect your wallet here, ask questions, and make those airdrops happen. Last but not least, we have Matty Foyley, who does advanced harmonics trading. I'm going to show you some of the results in a second from what he does. You don't have to know harmonics, because don't get me wrong, even though I've been a trader for 9 years, I don't even know harmonics. But I try to follow his trades, and the bloke's smashing it. There was an AVAX trade he did yesterday, and I think it, Matty, how much percent did it do? It was like over 1,000%. 2,000%. 2,000%. There you go, on leverage, 2,000%. So there is a lot of value here. There is a shit ton of value here, if I can be honest with you. Between airdrops, keeping up to date with fundamentals, looking at charts, the whole lot's here. And on top of that, you've got the news feed where people are constantly posting updates and things that are going on. The membership for this is free. So you guys can leave this call right now, and you can even take a look at the YouTube video that I posted earlier. Did I post it in here? It's in here somewhere. Oh, sorry, I didn't post a YouTube video in here yet. I'll do it after this call. But you can come in here and have a look at the content that people are posting and help you to keep on top of the market. Remember that when we're trading, we want to be on top of the market. And then last but not least, we have research. So here you'll find, here's an example right now, Zora airdrop. You'll see that here, he's given you the guide on what to do in order to qualify yourself for free money, for free coins. Simply just by doing all these different steps. Sometimes it's going to cost you a little bit to do them. You might have to have some money in there for gas fees or whatever. Some of them are completely free. So by being a part of this community, not only are you trading, but you're taking opportunity in all the different aspects that crypto has to offer. Trading is just one small field. Don't get me wrong, trading provides returns. It's good. Sometimes we lose, sometimes we win. A majority of the time, we hope we win. And from my trading result in the last 180 days, it's been majority wins. However, it's still also good to dip our toes in a whole bunch of other different opportunity, right? Now, this is what I want to show you. Now, just quickly, I also want to show you some of the results. Because anyone can come here and say we do all this stuff. Anybody. Anyone can say we show you how to trade, we do all these things. Oh, there you go. Maddie just posted the YouTube video there. You guys can give that a watch. But the difference is the results. What are people achieving? Because if people aren't achieving, you can be giving all this value, nothing there. We see that one of our members, David Verstumen, he was able to pull an 1170% dot trade from last week's market scan on a Tuesday. That was Maddie's one. That was a killer trade. I didn't enter this one. What else do we have? This was the one that was the trade there. So that was dot. Here was some of the NFT opportunities. You can see that there was an early access for this Aura token. It was at 8 cents. Not long after, public sale was 15 cents. You got it at half price. There was almost 100% gain there. This was the Head and Shoulders that I called on, what was it, on Sand, making $626. And when I picked this coin because it was in the new narrative. It was a gaming token. Gaming is hot right now. You want to look at some of the gaming tokens. And we had a whole bunch of other opportunities. Matty Foyley, there you go. There's that AVAX trade. It was at 1,000% when we posted this. It's now even higher. Last but not least, I'm going to show you guys a live chat today. 1 second. Where are we? Empire Premium. Today, I hope everyone can still see my chart. I posted this trade on auction. And this is one that we're talking about the last couple of days in the chat. And I said, I'm waiting for certain confirmations before I enter. The confirmations came. Not long after, I got the message. Here it is. Bang. $274 profit, 184%. It actually went up even higher. It was at 300% one time. I was getting ready for this call and I hadn't yet closed it. But the results are there. We are making these things happen, and we're making these things happen in a big way. Now, as well as all this, there's one last thing that comes with our memberships. Once a month, you can jump on a 20-minute consultation call. Once a month, you can jump on a call with a head coach live and ask them any questions and get the feedback that you may need. Who's excited? I want to see a show of hands. There is a lot there for this membership. There is heaps. There's probably too much value. We underpriced the shit out of this, to be honest with you, Matty. We stuffed up. So there's all these different things, all included in the platform. You've also got some groups. You're going to get access to our live chat and a whole lot more. Now, if you can't make any of these live calls, they're also recorded. We have a mobile app where you can access everything. You're going to get announcements when live calls and things are starting. If you ever miss a call, you can legit just click on here and press play. And here's a recording from me yesterday. Now, I told you all that I was going to leave you all some value, which is what I wanted to do. Let's head back to this. Now, earlier I told you all to write down gaming tokens, AI, BRC20, and real-world assets. I'm not saying to buy anything. I don't give financial advice. But what I'm going to tell you guys is to keep your eyes on the new tokens within these narratives. You can also have a look at some of the old tokens within these narratives and watch these over the next couple of weeks and watch how these ones are performing quite substantially better to other narratives. Perfect example is if we open up OKX today, what you're going to find is that I told you guys BRC20. What's up today? The market has been very rough, and we still have ordinals up 20% today. So you want to keep your eyes on those kind of tokens. Last but not least, and this is a little sample of the things that I go through. And I'm going to give you guys a YouTube video so you can go ahead and watch this after this call. One website that you want to take notice of is forexfactory.com. And I'm going to send this in the chat for absolutely everybody so you guys can check it out. So just give me 1 sec while I whack this in the chat. Richard, I was just seeing in the chat that you got into that cubic trade that I put up. Oh, that's not that Richard. It might be another Richard. But yeah, congratulations. I shared
That
this.
that was me.
Was that you? I shared this
Good
at
play, man.
370 sats. And we're up. Yeah, we're up.
That is an absolute kick-ass result too. If anyone's looking at the recording of this and just seeing the chat, it's just going to be Richard Moore, Richard Moore, Richard.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I think
Richard,
it's all
you've done an
just one
exceptional
person.
job.
Oh, okay.
Richard, mate, you're killing it.
We're gonna put Richard on as head coach too now.
There's one thing I just want to leave you all with. If you head to this website, you're going to see the announcements that affect the US dollar. Now, when you're trading crypto, the majority of you probably all know this, but this is maybe a little bit more for the newer traders. What you're going to find is that things that affect, well, when the US dollar is affected, we look at that DXY chart here. What we find is that there is somewhat a correlation between the US dollar and the DXY. And you notice here, DXY comes down, Bitcoin goes up. DXY comes up, Bitcoin goes down. It's not a 100% correlation. I think we worked it out to be like 87% or something like that. But it's always worth checking. Now, this week, we started to see a little bit of a sell-off. And that YouTube video that that you guys are going to get access to as soon as you go into Empire, it's there. You can watch it. You can understand why that happened. But one important thing is the core CPI data. This week, we are going to have large announcements. And we've been talking about this for weeks. We follow the US economy very, very closely. And from our understanding, from my understanding especially, is the US economy is in quite a lot of trouble with inflation. When we see higher inflation numbers, we see price rise in Bitcoin because the dollar is getting weaker. So we have some inflation announcements that are tonight. If you guys are awake tonight at midnight, you'll find that the results for this are going to come out. And you can see how this is going to affect the price of Bitcoin, because an actual result that's greater than the forecast is good for currency. If it's good for currency, it's not as good for Bitcoin. We can start to see a potential negative result. But this week is critical. And it's critical because you've also got the interest rate announcement, which at the moment, when you watch the YouTube video, you'll show how I looked for the data. It looks like rates are going to be put on hold, which is a good thing for crypto. So, keeping your eyes on this calendar, it's going to also help you to somewhat front run the crypto market and anticipate when certain things are going to happen. Okay, so make sure you're keeping your eyes on this. Sorry, guys, someone keeps trying to call me on Messenger. So what I'm going to do for everybody here today is with Empire. Who's excited about Empire? First off, I want to see a show of hands. Who's ready to take up some of these opportunities? And I'm only looking for people who actually want to take up these opportunities. I don't want any time wasters here, all right? Because I'm going to offer you all something pretty big. What I'm going to do is I'm going to... Richard is excited. I'm going to offer absolutely everybody on this call. One, you can join up for a free membership. Thing is, with the free membership, you're not going to get access to the live calls or the premium education. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give everybody a free 7-day trial. You can jump into this for free. If you don't like it within 7 days, cancel your account, cancel your membership, and you will not get charged. A standard membership is $250 a month. To have access to all these opportunities for $62.50 a week, to have access to 7 head coaches, a support call where you can ask questions, a trade that we did today that legit paid off the subscription from that one trade that we did today. I can see Luke Dolly nodding his head because he took that trade. Right? Do you think that this is worth it? 7 days for free. Come and test it out. Let us know what you think. And if you don't like it, cancel it. But I don't think many of you won't like it because there's a lot, and I mean a lot of value. And you're also going to get added into our live premium chat, which unfortunately Maddie's a bit slack on kicking people out who don't renew their memberships, but we also haven't had too many people that have cancelled their membership, so we haven't been kicking too many people out. But you're also going to get access to that premium chat where you'll be kept up to date with everything. You jump in, go watch the recordings from tonight's call that just finished, and find yourself some trades opportunities. Can I see in the Zoom chat who's in? What I'm going to do is I'm going to just get the link here and drop it in the chat. It actually is a no-brainer. Like, you look at all the value that we're giving, and it really is. It's free. Like, you jump in 7 days, check it out. If you don't like it, cancel it. Simple as that. You don't not risking nothing. I'm actually giving you all this for free. Come in, check out our opportunities, take a look at it. And yeah, if you don't like it, just go to subscriptions and press cancel. So that's the deal that we have there with VEMA. And yeah, pretty much that's all I've got to say. Does anybody have any questions?
Just going off the group chat, Richard looks like he's keen.
Richard.
Oh man.
Now, guys, I do want to make one thing clear as well as a disclaimer. We don't promise any returns. Trading crypto is risky, and when we're learning to do these things, only invest what you can afford to lose when trading. Okay, don't go heavy, because we all know that there's been a lot of good opportunities, also been a couple that haven't been exactly what we wanted. So whenever we're trading, guys, always make sure that we're doing it responsibly, and that's pretty much what I want to add. I want to be transparent for everybody. Although we have had an exceptional run, last week especially was just stupid. Like words can't explain. I still want to make sure that everyone understands that, make sure that you're trading responsibly. All right, Richard, that's pretty much all from me, mate.
No, that's awesome, man. Thank you so much for the run through of everything that Empire's got to offer, man. I watched your video that you put on YouTube earlier today before this, and I thought it was really, really cool, man. You explained the reason for the Bitcoin drop that happened yesterday, and then you explained what you thought was going to be happening next, but not just, hey, here's an analysis. You also then went over to Forex Factory and explained how the upcoming announcements and what each result would have on the impact of Bitcoin's price. So I thought that was a really, really wonderful example of the simplicity of your style of trading, which is the combination of TA and the fundamental news and how they can affect each other. I thought that was really cool, man.
Thanks, man. 100%. Because what you find is that technical analysis is good, but you'll find when a technical analysis level is ready to break, most of the time it's fueled by a fundamental announcement.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a few stocks that I have got personal investments in, and it's always fun to see like the descending triangle lining up perfectly to their announcements call. And then you can just start to say, all right, cool, their earnings announcement is in 3 months, so I'll just trade the triangle inside here for the next period of time until their results come out.
Just getting ready for that squeeze.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you're like, you know what? I'm just going to step away from the announcement until it figures out what's next.
I'll just quickly show you something as well. So we all obviously know about the Bitcoin ETF. If we don't know about the Bitcoin ETF, we probably shouldn't be trading crypto, right? Hands up if you don't know what the Bitcoin ETF is. Nah, good. Okay, good. So one of the things that we've been sharing, and I've been sharing this since we started Empire, about the Bitcoin ETF. We've been tracking this since really, really early. And what we found is that the fundamental announcements, as the as Grayscale sued the SEC, we started to see a lot more bullish news around the ETF. And basically, from the news that we shared, and a lot of us capitalized on this, but we were able to get this entire run. And from this, I had a profit of like 0.3 Bitcoin throughout this run, because we saw this coming. It was knowing what was happening in the background. We saw the open interest starting to increase. We saw people taking positions, institutions taking positions on the CME instead of Binance and OKX. This is all the stuff that we shared on a Monday call. When it all came together, we were ready to pull the trigger, and we'd be able to capitalize on these events. Now, a lot of traders, they would have saw this inverse head and shoulders. That's completely fine. Knowing what was coming earlier would have got you in at a much lower entry and able to substantially, hold throughout that entire run, knowing what was happening. And that's why now we're also tracking what's happening and what's coming up in the near time future. One thing I do recommend to everybody is, once you have signed up your Empire account, jump in here and go into our education. So course, learn, then you go to courses and have a look at the extra bonus content. There's a video in here that explains the halving, but not like you know it. Not like you know it. A lot of people think the halving is based on time. Who thinks the halving is based every couple of years, right? Not a few people that do, but it's not. It's based on blocks that are mined. And I've basically broken down a chart for everybody. I'll just open it up here for you, that show you essentially like a timeline. And you can see here that for 70,000 blocks, we're heading up. 70,000 blocks, we're heading down. 70,000 blocks, we're going sideways. You see that as we approach the halving events, we do get previous results. Yeah, although previous results can't predict future returns, we have previously seen pushes from the halving event. So right now, where everybody is, we're still early. We're still in the yellow zone where we want to be technically accumulating. So this is the lowest point of where we could see for this bull market. We want to be accumulating in the yellow and then selling at the top of the green as we enter the red. Now, it's critical what altcoins and what trades you guys take in this area, because while we're here, you're gonna have the opportunity to buy the lows on some coins that fit these new narratives, and then get those large 1,000, 2,000% gains if that's how high they go. Touch wood, some of them do. I'm in a couple of them. We all want to touch wood, but we want to be able to find the best entries during this time, so that when we get here, come to April next year, when the run starts, we want to have our positions ready. So it's critical time. It's critical to start learning about narratives, understanding what we're looking at, and finding those trades. And that's what we want to be able to give to everybody, especially here at Empire. At Empire, we've got a bit of a different model. It's not about signing up 100 people, getting 100 people, 2,000 people into the platform. We take care of our students. I had Fego message me yesterday saying, hey, I need a hand. I go, yeah, sweet, let's jump on a Zoom call. And you just connect just like that to a head coach to say, well, what are you doing wrong? Let's have a look at your TA. He said that he hadn't started trading, he was new, and I was able to guide him and also test him on his TA to help him to make sure that, he was doing it right. So it's more of a personalized approach with quality over quantity here at Empire. That's all from me, man. I hope to see you guys at the platform. I hope that we could all make some gains together. But at the end of the day, give it a crack, see how you go. And yeah, it's risk-free at the end of the day. You have to put your card details in to get your 7-day trial. But yeah, if you don't like it, message me. We'll go into your account subscriptions and just cancel it after 5 days so you don't get billed. But risk-free, give it a crack, experience the difference of what we have to offer. And soon we're going to combine it with VEMA Trader. I'm hoping in the next couple of days so we can also see our trades live and be able to make a leaderboard of all the people in Empire. That'll be pretty cool, Richard.
Oh man, we've already got that part ready to go for you, dude. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can do with that. Absolutely.
Mate, I'm excited. So before we wrap it up, does anybody have any questions? Who am I going to be seeing in the platform? Matty, good man. Jump in, come check it out. Luke, you're already in the platform. Andrew, love it, mate. There's going to be a couple of Richards, I think.
Oh, man. On that note, I really like what you just said there about testing people's technical analysis stuff. I don't know that I've shown you the education scenario simulator that we've been building. We just released for a few people last week.
No.
If I haven't shown it to you already, then I'm going to send you an example after this.
Yep.
And then I don't know why I haven't already got you guys set up in using it yourself.
Man.
Yeah, that's a complete oversight on my part. I apologize, boys. Yeah, I'll send you that one over, and I look forward to sharing those into the Empire community and just really teaching everyone TA, not just with a screenshot, but with an interactive chart that they can explore and put their own TA on, and then press simulate. It gives them the result of the trade. This would have gone long and hit your take profit. This would have gone south, hit your stop loss.
Yep.
And then has notes from you as the educator. Hey, this is the scenario of the trade I was looking for. Here was the actual chart, and here was the actual trade that we were able to take off this.
Mate, I'm down. Let's check it out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. Well, I'm going to have to hit you up tomorrow about that.
Easy done, man. Easy done. All right, well, let's wrap it up here. Matthew, Mr. Sads, thank you so much for jumping on tonight. I see you've now changed your name to Sads. You got sick of being another Richard Morwood on the call.
I did, mate. Guys, it was a pleasure. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to share what we have. And I seriously hope that we can all make some profit together. And hopefully coming into this bull market, I want to see results from absolutely everybody. I want to change some lives. This is what I'm trying to reach. And Richard, thank you for helping me to reach more people, mate. So I really do appreciate what you've done for us. Looking forward to getting our partnership with VEMA all done. And yeah, just including more value for everybody, mate. So really do appreciate you. I appreciate everybody for jumping on this call, taking the time to come and even listen to what I've got to say. And look forward to seeing everybody in the platform. But thank you all for your time.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Right, yeah. Thanks so much for everybody. Enjoy your evenings. I look forward to seeing you around and inside the Empire community where I'll be hanging out myself as well. Catch us
Yeah,
all.
Richard, man, you've been missing out on
Thanks,
trades
guys.
too. You got to be on these calls, bro.
Oh man, I look forward to seeing what some of the stuff you guys do. You've got
Check
me.
out my Monday call. I posted some proper altcoins in there, like some very new ones. Make sure you check it out. All right,
I
guys.
see the results
There
from
you
your
guys.
company, man. It's always holy crap. What the hell? That's amazing.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Well, thank you. We'll speak to you all soon.
Awesome. Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Bye,
mate.
guys.